I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing well. It's Saturday. I had a really busy week this week. There was just a lot going on. I had an event on Thursday, which was so fun. We basically got to enjoy a cocktail dinner created by 2 Michelin-starred chefs, one French and one Korean. So that was insane. It was so fun. I ate so many yummy food. Like, I literally tasted everything on that was like offered on the cocktail menu, but I didn't want to have any regrets, and everything was so delicious and so different to like anything else I've ever tried before. But yeah, so I did go home a little bit late. I've also been working out a lot, and then yesterday was Friday and I was doing so much yesterday. Like, I don't even know how I got through the day without crashing out, because I was just doing a million things at once, but I eventually did crash out. So that's why my eyes are a little bit puffy today. It was a lot to deal with mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm also feeling very sore because I've just been working out so much. If you didn't know, tonight is actually the start of the summer. It's the summer solstice, the 21st of June, which is so fun and exciting, but it's also the Fête de la Musique here in France. Every year we basically have a big party in the city where there's like music everywhere, and you just like walk around, find different bands or DJs or singers on the street, and just like dance and enjoy the music, and it goes on all night. It's really crazy and really random, but also like honestly one of the funnest things I've done in Paris since I've gotten here. Last year, I think I would say La Fête de la Musique was like my favorite night out of the year. It was just so fun, but also because it's like just kind of like that unpredictable, super last minute kind of thing. Like, I've never had a plan for it. I've just kind of gone out with my friends and like seen where the night takes us, and that's what makes it so fun and different, I guess. This year, unfortunately, a lot of my friends are not in Paris, which is sad. But I'm going out with one of my really good friends, and yeah, so the same thing. We have like literally no plan. We're just meeting up and seeing where the night takes us. I don't know if I'm gonna have the same crazy night out I had last year, just because I am feeling very tired and a little bit under the weather. I'm having like this weird headache that just has not left my brain. It's also unbelievably hot. Yeah, so that is something to keep in mind. I don't know if it was like this hot last year. I think I was wearing jeans last year, which in this weather, impossible. So it's definitely a lot warmer this year, but whatever. I'm excited to catch up with my friend. I think the first spot we're going to is one of my friends works at like this really cool restaurant in the 10th or the 11th, I think. And it's like this really fun wine bar restaurant type of thing, and I think they're doing something for tonight. I mean, obviously like everyone is doing something for tonight, but maybe we'll just like start there and then like see where we want to go next. So yeah, basically I'm doing my makeup for that right now. It's 4 p.m. I think I'll leave around 5 or 6 p.m. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when I get dressed and find a cute outfit for the night. Okay, so I'm pretty confident this is gonna be my outfit. I'm gonna wear a little button up as a cover up, and then I have like a little black hand knit bag, but I love these shorts. These are from Realization Par. Really comfy, really great for warm weather. And then I tried to like do a half up, half down with slick back. The short hair is not really being too responsive to it, but maybe I'll change my look throughout the night. I don't know. Anyways, this is what I'll be going for. And then my black Sambas. So okay, full look. I'm ready to go. Honestly, getting ready, opening up the windows, putting on a cute outfit just revived me. I feel like I have enough energy for tonight, which is great. I'm just excited to see my friends and to have a nice time. We're probably gonna stop by one of my friends' restaurant. I think I mentioned that, and it's really yummy food there, so that's what I'm mostly looking forward and then hopefully just finding like a nice spot with some great music. That'd be nice. I'm gonna switch to my phone now because I don't want to be at the risk of losing a camera tonight. So let's go. It's 9 a.m. I'm heading to Dreaming Man Cafe because they're having a pop-up with Rocky's Matcha, and I've always wanted to try Rocky's Matcha, so I'm very excited to hopefully get some. I packed my lunch, made a little Italian sandwich just because I'm gonna be out pretty much all day. Med and I are gonna do a little photography expo right after, and then I have coffee with another friend, so I'm probably just gonna stay out the whole day. So I'm trying to bring water and just like stuff to survive this heat because it's just absolutely insane. But I'm so excited to go to this pop-up. I think it's gonna be lots of fun. So yeah, I'm on my way right now. Just left me. She had a train to catch. She's going to visit one of our friends that lives in the suburbs, and I'm gonna have lunch au Palais Royal. I brought my Italian sandwich that I made at home, and I'm literally so freaking hungry, you guys. Like, I need to have food in my system. I have another coffee date with a friend around 3-4 p.m. Right now it's 2, so I have a little bit of time to spare. I can just chill at this park. It's honestly really nice weather because there's a little bit of wind. I'm just so excited to eat and chill for a little bit. It's so pretty. Another cutie little work fit. I'm going to the co-work today, so I'm going to be working from 10 to 6 p.m. And then I have a dinner with one of my really good guy friends. We still don't really know where we're going to go. I think we're just going to meet up and then like explore around town and find a cute, fun place for dinner and drinks. But yeah, I washed my hair last night because I walked 15 kilometers yesterday, which is completely crazy. I didn't even feel that tired until I got home, and I was like, wait, how much did I walk today? Because I'm actually feeling a little bit sore. So yeah, I walked a lot, and I needed to wash my hair because I was sweating bullets the whole day. But honestly, I had such a fun Sunday. I met up with a bunch of friends. I met some also new people. I was really excited about buying my matcha because I'm almost out, and I've been really enjoying making matchas. I feel like I've actually mastered my perfect matcha latte, so I'm very excited whenever I get the chance to make one. So yeah, I bought the one that we tried at Dreaming Man. It's the Rockies matcha ceremonial blend collab with Dreaming Man, and it was actually so delicious. And then we did that really cool photography expo that's at Centre Pompidou. It's really funny because they've been announcing that Centre Pompidou is closing, but they're actually still doing exhibits there in like certain parts of it that aren't closed yet. So basically for this exhibit they remade the information library that's in the 13th. So I think they basically took everything out of that and put it in the exhibit, so it literally looked like an informational library. Like there were computers and bookshelves and everything. The exhibit was obviously all of, I don't know how to pronounce his name so don't sue me, but Wolfgang Tillmann's work. And he has kind of like this really particular photography style that feels very amateur but also really well curated. And what was really interesting about the exhibit is that the way they like basically showcase the photographs, it literally felt like someone's bedroom, where they just like were sticking different sized photographs on the wall and making kind of like a collage of it. So that was really cool. And then we had a little leaflet with basically the explanation of some of the like most important work, and honestly I feel like that made the whole expo, if you just go through it looking at the pictures, like it's nice and interesting, but it has obviously so much more meaning when you're reading what he actually wanted to represent through the photographs. So I felt like that was a really perfect addition to just the experience. And there was also some like interactive stuff which was fun. But yeah, we really like enjoyed it. I think we stayed like an hour and a half touring the whole exhibit. It was really big. So yeah, I very much recommend it if you guys are in Paris. And then I went and had lunch at the park. That was such like a Parisian vibe thing. I've been really trying to live my Parisian life as fully as I can because I don't know how long I'll be staying in the city. So that was really fun, and I made the perfect Italian sandwich. Oh my god. But yeah, anyways, I'm getting ready to go to work now. It's a little bit less warm today, so I am bringing a sweater, but as you can tell I'm already sweating, so don't know how long I'll be wearing the sweater. I'll probably meet you guys after work.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same.
It's 6 p.m. I just got off work. The sun is finally out, and now I'm gonna go meet up my friend. But yeah, busy, big work day. Excited to be at home tomorrow, honestly. Mais moi je mets pas ton sac à dos pour 1000 €, genre. Jamais de la vie. Oh, faut que j'envoie à Julie. Toi dans Julie, on a vu ce magasin quand on était hier, genre. Les 4 mecs qui rentrent. Qu'est-ce que t'as pensé du resto?
J'ai dit que je parlais pas sur le vlog.
Ah putain!
Il est très bien. Ça y est, je vais faire la transition là.
Vas-y, fais la transition. We just got done eating at the... What's that shit? We just got done eating. It was so fun, honestly. It was a really cool and lively place. We just shared a bunch of dishes and everything was so good. And now we're gonna go get some ice cream as a nightcap. Vas-y, c'était ton moment pour la transition.
Quoi? Ah merde.
Ah, c'est bon. I got hazelnut ice cream, and this is vanilla and strawberry. because he has little boy taste.
Tu veux manger?
Oui. C'est exactement ça ce que je voulais là. Je vais pleurer. Today is Tuesday, so you know what that means. Going to the gym, market, the grocery store, and the natural food store. This is my big stock up on groceries of the week. I love it.
No one else can do that. And with it, but I was like, that's actually kind of true, and that's kind of a digital footprint from when they were 20. And I'm.
This morning,
And what time did you go to bed?
3:30.
Oh wow! So you could get like, do you get a little like loopy? Like, are you gonna get like?
The first place for me, like last night was fun. It was obviously St. Patrick's Day.
And was that where you were like running on top of the bar singing?
No, that was in Nashville. Entering into this album campaign, I was just like, I don't want to.
Hi guys, little update. It's still Tuesday. I've been working from home today. I'm doing pretty slow work, just book layout design proposals that I'm going to be showing, I think, next week, so it's not too urgent. But I wanted to pop in to talk about the books I've been reading. I think the last time I talked about books, I had just finished reading What Remains by Carol Radziwill, which is a stunning memoir if you're in the hunt for something like that. And I started reading Milk Teeth, which I honestly bought without even reading the blurb of the book, just because it's a book that's been on my list for so long, that I've been wanting to read for so long, that's been recommended to me for so long. If I'm completely honest, I kind of regretted reading it because it really was not my thing. I think I mentioned this last time, but the style of the book is really different because the narrator kind of switches between past and present. So she talks about her really, really young childhood, and then I think someplace in her 20s when she's deciding to move to a new city or not, to basically follow this guy that she's in love with. And obviously as she does that, you can notice parallels between experiences in her childhood and how she's dealing with relationships, love, and just identity as a 20-year-old. But it does get really confusing at certain points because as the past becomes closer to the present, they kind of mesh together, and then you're not sure if this happened before or after she moved, which is it's a little bit of a mindfuck. Like, you kind of have to be really attentive, and also there's no, like, the chapters are really, really short. They last like a page and a half. So when I say it's repetitive, like, it's very repetitively cut. It also feels like each part is kind of like a tiny episode. So I don't know. I didn't really love that style of writing. I found it more confusing than anything else. I also think it didn't really help the story so much. I felt more at the beginning that there were interesting parallels, and then once you got closer to the end and the two timelines kind of met, it just stopped being really useful to jump between those two. And yeah, I didn't love the main character. I feel like that's kind of normal in books. Like, you don't have to relate to them or like them, and it can still be a really great book. But in this story, I think it made it even harder for me to want to read it often, because I was disagreeing with all of her choices and the way she thought about things. In the end, there really isn't like a resolution of her learning or standing up for herself. I mean, she does a little bit in a way, but maybe not as much as I would have liked her to. It was just like a very frustrating book overall. Yeah, I honestly didn't like it, which is so weird. I haven't not liked a book this much in a long time. So that's basically my update on Milk Teeth. But I have started reading The Idiot by Elif Batuman, and so far I really do like it. I'm not really sure what the plot is yet because I'm only a couple of pages in, but I already enjoy like this style of writing a lot more. It's a little bit more classic. But yeah, that's basically the book update. I actually think I'm gonna go out again and go on a little walk, just because I've been basically home all day. I only went out this morning to go grocery shopping and go to the market. So yeah, working from home, I kind of have to remind myself that I do need to go outside and walk and see people and see the sun, or I will spiral. I also need to get some more stuff because the natural food store was actually closed this morning. It opens at 9, which is such a bummer. So I only can go in the afternoons. It's only 4 p.m. So I still have like an hour and a half of work to do, and then I'll start my evening time. Yeah. Okay, off work. Going on my little walk to get my favorite sandwich bread. So let's go. This is my favorite gluten-free bread. I just got dressed because I'm going shopping. Today's the first day of Soldes, which is like our Black Friday month. Here in France, it happens every summer, and I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that I didn't have a really busy day, and I'm gonna go out, walk around, and pop into some shops and hopefully find some good deals on stuff. There's also 50% off at Brandy Melville, and if you know me, you know that all of my like sleepwear is mostly Brandy, so I'm definitely in the need of that. And then I'm also gonna pop into Zara Home and go to the Bon Marché because they always have really good cool brands there. So let's go. My favorite store. See that line? We're supposed to go into Brandy, but there's no way I'm waiting in this heat for freaking 3 hours. So we're going to our next stop. The Bon Marché is connected to my favorite grocery store, and since I didn't have any luck there, I'm going to buy some groceries. Hi guys, it's Saturday now, and I'm getting ready for the day. It's gonna be a little bit of a different type of Saturday because I'm actually working today. We have that hot talk event at the restaurant this afternoon, so I have to be there around 1 p.m. and then the event is from 3 to 7. So yeah, I'm getting ready right now. It's 8:30 in the morning, but I'm actually leaving in a little bit because I'm gonna be spending the whole day out. I have some stuff planned for this morning before going to the event, so it's gonna be a little bit of a rush, but hopefully it'll work out. I tried to do my hair in like this low bun with a scrunchie, but it's really not holding up as much as I would like it to. It's gonna be warm today, and obviously I'm gonna be working, so I don't wanna be sweating out because of my hair. My fear, that's just what's gonna happen. But yeah, so I'm gonna be selling some of the posters I made specifically for this event, which is a little bit daunting for me. I'm not really, like, I don't love the idea of being a vendor, but I guess, I don't know, I have no choice. So, and then all of the people are obviously coming to the restaurant to try the hot dogs, so hopefully it's good business, it works out, and I can sell some stuff. But yeah, that's basically what my job is going to be like. I'm also very excited to actually try one of the hot dogs. I don't think I've ever had Korean food, like, ever, which obviously through this internship and like working in such a like niche industry, I've gotten very curious about it, and I definitely do want to go to like a proper Korean restaurant and try a little bit of everything. This will be like a good little entryway into that world. We're selling the traditional like hot dogs that are filled with noodles and vegetables, I think. And then we're also selling some sweeter French inspired flavors like Nutella and caramelized apples. So I still don't know which one I'm gonna try. I think probably sweet because I already have lunch. I'm packing myself a lunch to eat at the park like I did last Sunday. Yeah, the first place I'm going to this morning is the bookstore, because actually last Sunday when I went to the bookstore and I was checking out my 3 books, she told me that there was a special sale going on that you basically get 3 books for the price of 2 if you come in the morning. So I thought, well, I'll just wait. You guys know I'm reading The Idiot on my Kindle, so I didn't really need a book in that second, so I was like, I'll just wait for another day when I can go in the morning. So that's where I'm going right now. I'm literally going for the opening, so I'll probably be the first one at the bookstore, get my books, and then I'm heading to the Gustav Westman pop-up that is happening in Paris this weekend. If you guys don't know Gustav Westman, he is a designer and he makes like the most gorgeous like plates, kitchenware. I mean, he does a little bit of everything. He does furniture and then a bunch of like kitchenware stuff. You probably already have seen his stuff like all over Instagram, but he makes just like the most beautiful like ceramic plates and stuff. It is really expensive though. I'm honestly kind of just going to see because I've never seen them in real life, and I'm just like curious. Also, a pop-up is just so fun. I had no idea about this, but like Paris in the summer, like there's just so many events and like pop-ups and just like fun things planned, which is so great for someone that's staying and working in the city. And yeah, I just want to go check it out, and I think it's like a good way to spend my morning. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy anything yet. I'm probably gonna just see whether or not I have a special connection to something. I was mostly interested by the mugs more than the plates, because I ordered plates from a different place that you'll probably be seeing soon in the next vlog that I'm also really excited about. So probably not gonna get the plates, but I'm thinking I might just get like a little souvenir. I know he's doing like custom magnets for each pop-up. He's basically doing a pop-up tour around Europe. But yeah, I'm just like, I just want to go check it out and I want to see what it's like. I'm gonna try to go a little bit early. It's actually in the same, like around the same street as the bookstore, so I think I'll be able to get there a little bit early, just because I know there's probably gonna be a big line. I'm also gonna sweat this whole makeup off, like I just know, but whatever. The good thing about summer in Paris is that there's water fountains everywhere that you can refill your water bottle, so that's just like great because I don't want to be too dehydrated. But yeah, so those are basically my 2 stops, and then lunch at the park before the event. I don't think I'm going to be able to vlog the event, obviously, because I'm going to be working, but I'll definitely try to show you guys a little sneak peek. I'm just hoping it's not, like, I'm scared it's going to be so busy and overwhelming. We know there's like at least 40 to 50 people coming, which I feel like is so much. I mean, it's obviously good, but I don't know, it's just a lot of people, and I don't know. I tried to tell my friends about it, not because like I wanted them to come, but just to like share what I was doing. But I think one of my friends actually wants to come, and if he does, like, I'm just like, it's just gonna be so hectic, like I don't even know if it's gonna be worth it. But anyways, this is the finished makeup look, very natural. I'll check with you guys later and show you guys my little outfit before I leave. I actually think there's gonna be a gay pride walk or something, because they blocked off the whole street and you can't take the metro that's here. So I don't know how this is gonna work out with the pop-up, because it's also on this street, but I hope the bookstore is open. Okay, I just got my books, and I thought the pop-up was on the street, but it's actually not. It's a little bit further away, so I'm gonna take the metro, and I think I'll drive right on time, which is great. Look how sunny it is in Paris. I love it. The line was so slow, and it was like not moving. I've been waiting for like 50 minutes. But thankfully I met someone there that was really sweet, an American girl. So she's keeping my spot while I have lunch at the park. So I need to go to the event later, so I actually can't stay really that much longer. I'm just gonna try to stretch it a little bit, have lunch and see if the wine progresses, but I'll have to definitely leave at 12:30, so. Guys, I missed the pop-up. I'm taking the metro to go to the event. I was just not gonna get there on time. It's Sunday now. I just spent the morning cleaning up the whole apartment and also restocking on some groceries for the week because my sister is coming home today. If you haven't noticed, the premise of this vlog is that I've been home alone for like 10 days, which is the longest time I've ever lived alone. I was so scared that it was gonna be too much for me to handle, like, mentally, but thankfully I am a pretty independent girl and, you know, I survived just fine, which is what we're focusing on. The event yesterday was nice. Honestly, there weren't as many people as we were initially planning on hosting, but you always have to have like a little bit of gap between the people that said they're coming and the people that actually show up because, you know, there's always no-shows. That's just like life. But it went really well. The people that did show up were so excited to be there. They loved the food. They loved the ambiance. There was a lot of people connecting and like meeting new friends, etc. So that was really great aspect of it. I didn't really sell that much of, I actually didn't sell anything at all. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I just think people weren't really in the mood to buy posters and merch and stuff, which is kind of obvious. Like they were coming mostly for the food and to try the hot dogs, so it's fine. But a lot of people complimented my work, which was nice. But yeah, anyways, in the morning I went to the bookstore so I can finally show you guys the 3 books that I got. These are gonna be my summer readings. The first one is Jane Austen Persuasion. You guys know I collect this editions of Jane Austen books, the vintage classics, because they have really beautiful watercolor covers. So this is the last book that I needed to complete my collection, so I'm so glad I'm finally done. I still have another one to read before I can get to this one, but at least my collection is full, which is really exciting. I'm probably gonna be able to show you guys a full stack maybe in another vlog. I started reading this actually the other day when I was bored and waiting for time to pass, and I think this might be my favorite Jane Austen book. I'm obviously like talking into the future, I have no idea, but it just felt very lively, which I liked. Next book, I wanted to pick up a short read for like if I'm ever at the beach or something, or traveling with a bag and I just don't want to take something too heavy. This is The Vegetarian by Han Kang. This was actually the winner of the 2024 Nobel Prize of Literature. I already know the blurb of the story. It's basically a woman that decides she's going vegetarian and not eating meat anymore, but it's kind of like a metaphor for like other things in life, and this deeply affects her relationship with her husband. This is interesting. I'm excited to read this. I think this is a little bit of a mind fuck, like very meditative, like makes you think about a lot of things type of book, so I'm excited. And also the cover is just like beautiful. And then the last book I was not intending to pick up at all. It really surprised me. This is a story of 3 sisters, 3 Greek sisters that spend 3 summers together, and basically it's just kind of, I think this is kind of like a coming of age story. This is like what it's feeling like, but I read the first few pages and I wanted to read the whole book, so that's usually a good sign. I think I probably will start by reading this just because I'm so curious of it. anyways, this is a good little haul. And then I also went to the Gustav Westman pop-up, but as you saw, the line was just like not moving, and it was very frustrating because I waited for an hour and a half. But thankfully I met this really sweet girl, and she bought this thing that I wanted to get at the pop-up, so we're meeting up today so that she can give it to me. I'm not gonna spoil it. It's a tiny little thing. I wasn't gonna get anything big. I honestly was really curious of just like seeing what the kitchenware was like. I really wanted to touch the plates and see if like how they're made and stuff. Just general curiosity, and maybe like something I probably would get in the future. But yeah, I wasn't able to this time. Hopefully next time, or when he's gonna do the collab with IKEA, it's probably gonna be easier for me to have access to that. I'm taking it as a sign that I shouldn't have gone in there, because I probably would have bought something more expensive that I shouldn't buy, because I've got stuff coming in the mail. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to right now. I'm gonna go meet up with this girl, get my purchase, and then I'm gonna go pick up my sister at the train station just because I miss her so much, and I think she'll be really happy to see me. But yeah, last little note, I finished watching The White Lotus like literally 30 minutes ago. What the fuck? Like literally every time I finish a season of The White Lotus, I'm like, I have to remember everything that happened every episode so that I can like make sense of it in my brain. I love The White Lotus. I think it's so well made, and I think the way to really appreciate it is to fully like hone in on the details of it. I think it's a very detailed, meticulous series, like everything from like the filming to the dialogue to the plot to the storyline to the relationships and everything. I think you can find a lot of philosophical and like really engaging questions if you read through the lines. I don't know, I'm just like so amazed by it. It was so weird. It always gets so much weirder than you think it will be. So yeah, definitely a lot twisting in my mind, so I think it'll be nice to go out and walk a little bit. It's so cute.
I want to see your plate.
Oh, guys, I just got off my little meeting with the girl from the pop-up, and it was so fun. She invited me into her apartment. We had ice cream and strawberries with whipped cream and just like hung out for a little bit. It was so random but so great. I just love meeting people this way. It's totally like, I don't know, organic and random and so surprisingly fun. I'm gonna show you guys. Got a little Paris magnet. It's so cute. Me and my sister collect magnets, but we didn't have anything from Paris, so this is perfect. Anyways, I'm walking to the train station now to pick up my sister. But this was a perfect end to my week, honestly. So fun. I think I'll see her again. She was really sweet. Yeah, this is your sign to go out and do stuff, and I always think about these like pop-ups and events as like, oh, I really want to go, but I have no friends that have the same interests as me. I mean, not all the time, but sometimes. And this is your reminder that you should go alone, because you'll obviously meet people who you share an interest with, because if they're at the pop-up or the event or whatever, and people can be really nice, and you can be surprised at how easily you get along with strangers. So hopefully this serves you as a reminder, and also reminds me that I need to go out and do stuff and not be scared to be alone. I think this was like the big lesson of this week, living alone. I think I just put myself out there a lot more and just went out of my comfort zone, and I got so rewarded for that. I met so many fun people that hopefully will develop into friendships. I don't know yet, but either way, it's a great exercise. Be social and to have a little bit of kindness, humanity, and curiosity about other people. I feel like it just lengthens your horizons. But yeah, that was my little speech of the day. I'm gonna go pick up my sister, but my message is just to be open to life and to new people, and good things will most definitely come your way. Okay, see you in a little bit.